Thanks for being here. I'm John Erickson with your NBC26 News Update. The National Weather Service today talked about the damage left by a tornado in Outagamie County's town of Maine last night. It was determined that the twister likely produced winds of up to 90 miles an hour, staying on the ground for only a few minutes. But fortunately, the tornado only led to a limited amount of property damage in this town of Maine.
Most of it was in open fields, fortunately. We did see a gentleman who had his car flipped over by the tornado, and also some damage to their roofing, to their shingles on the side of the house.
Several trees were uprooted, others were snapped in two during the storm, but the short-lived tornado spared most of the property in town. As far as other impacts of the weather, while not too long ago, much of northeast Wisconsin was under drought conditions, local farmers are now being impacted by heavy rain. Full Circle Community Farm in Seymour has found a method of trying to combat severe weather. They've begun adding what they call organic matter to their soil through the use of compost and cover crops, among other methods. They say that organic matter makes the soil more resilient to both dry and wet conditions.
We're putting as much carbon back into the soil as possible through compost, through cover crops, and always keeping green cover on the soil.
They say layering the soil with organic matter is the future of farming at a time when farmers are adapting to changing weather. Let's turn to a check of our weather now with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Moreland. Cameron?
John, tornadoes have touched down here in northeast Wisconsin 3 of the last 4 days, but tomorrow we're not going to make it day 4 out of 5. Maybe a sprinkle as a weak little system moves through. Besides that, sun and clouds in mid-80s. And then after that, just a beautiful stretch of weather. Lots of sunshine, comfortable temperatures, and much less humidity. Dew points dropping back down into the 40s and 50s for the weekend. Have a great night, everybody.